So today is one that takes us back to the early 2010s when a track called Racks had everybody turning up. I'm talking about YC, the Atlanta rapper who dropped that banger with Future. Yes, the Future. And for a minute, it looked like YC was about to be the next big thing. But here we are 14, 15 years later, and things didn't quite turn out that way. What happened? Is there bad blood between YC and Future? Is YC really broke like trolls are claiming? And what actually went down during his recent Instagram live that got people talking again? Let's break it all down. All right, so back in 2010, YC dropped a track called Racks featuring Future. This was one of those songs that just caught fire. Clubs, cars, radio stations, everybody was playing it. For a lot of people, this was the introduction to Future, but at the time, YC was the main artist, Future was the feature. Now, I want you guys to think about that for a second. The roles were reversed. The song charted on Billboard, and for a moment, YC had the spotlight. People were expecting albums, features, maybe even a tour. It looked like he was on track to blow up big time, but then the momentum just kind of died. And while Future kept building, dropping mixtapes after mixtapes, signing with Epic Records and collaborating with Drake, Kanye West, and more, YC's name started fading. There were rumors about label issues, mismanagement, and disagreements over money and credit, but nothing concrete ever came out. Future has gone on record in interviews saying he wrote Racks. He goes on to say, Racks on Racks, it's just it affected my career. It really didn't affect me because it made me go harder. When I did Racks, I did it on purpose to give to a wave for somebody because I wanted to show them that I was a writer. So YC, on the other hand, has denied that.
I think I got to address the situation about the, they say when Future got on the internet, he said he wrote the song. He didn't do that. We actually went in the studio together. Then nobody had no pen, no paper, no nothing. We just did the song and came up with it.
Fans started calling YC a one-hit wonder. Others argued he just didn't get the right support behind him. Regardless, it was clear that he wasn't rising at the same pace as his former collaborator. And the industry can be brutal like that. 1 minute you're hot, the next you're a trivia question. So fast forward to now, YC still making music, still active, but staying relatively low key. He jumps on Instagram Live recently, probably just vibing or talking with fans. Then comes the trolls and they don't waste any time. One person asks, are you still cool with Sonny Digital? No response. YC just lets that slide. Then another asks, did you and Future get right? Which, let's be honest, that's a bold question. There's no known beef between them, but fans love to stir the pot. YC wasn't having it. He snaps back.
But I would be a hater. Oh, hell. Ain't got 35 home to his name. They could do we look like some records. I would say shit, but I ain't even for the stupid no stuff today. Pussy, man. Wake up broke, get on Instagram and want to troll, and then get you a job. He one of them teller people, one of them bill collector motherfuckers. You want to call, you want to get on nerves all day. He one of them bill collector people. All right, this is such and such from the collection agency. Get hung up on all day. Yeah, go do something else with your time, twin. Probably fake pay. He'll be all right. I don't even be paying no mind.
Now pause, let's be real, nobody wants to be disrespected on live, especially not in front of an audience. Being called broke when you've been a part of a hit record that helped launch Future's career, that's a low blow. And I'm not gonna lie, I could see why he was mad. A lot of fans don't understand how deep it gets behind the scenes. Maybe Future wrote the hook, maybe YC wrote his verses, who knows? But that kind of disagreement can cause real tension behind the scenes, especially when the money starts rolling in. Royalties, publishing rights, split percentages, all that gets very messy very fast if it's not handled properly. Now, just because YC didn't blow up like Future doesn't mean he's struggling. We gotta stop equating fame with success. Some artists choose to stay out of the spotlight, others just don't get the same machine behind them. Future had a lot of industry momentum, co-signs, and deals that helped him keep climbing. YC not so much, but he's still releasing music, he's still building his brand in his own way. But at the end of the day, this whole situation is a reminder of how fragile the music game can be. One hit can open the door, but if the business, the timing, or the team isn't right, it can close just as fast. And as fans, we need to remember that artists are people too. YC may not be topping the charts right now, but he's still grinding. In Future, he didn't necessarily leave him behind. Maybe they just went down different paths. So what do y'all think? Did Future owe YC more credit for Racks? Do you think YC got played by the industry, or is the internet just dragging a man for no reason? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a drop here on Intel Hip Hop. Until next time, stay locked in. This has been an exclusive message. Thanks for watching.